I don't want one person giving me shit about the filter. Oh my god, did you just hear that? That was my hip cracking. That was my hip. So I'm sitting here going through BTS footage from Baby. Woo! That's so bright. What are you doing right now? I'm going through footage from my music. Hey, I'm on live.
Okay.
Sorry guys. Lena called me. Which also means that it probably froze me on a really scary moment. I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it freezes you when you, like, pause. I thought it said, like, paused, you know? And it doesn't. It freezes you however you let, I sent you a link to watch Tenet. I really want to watch Tenet. The new Chris Nolan movie.
Should I try and find it?
I mean, like, yeah, but I don't want to, like, watch a pirated movie, you know? Like, like, it's in theaters right now, but I'm not going to a fucking theater. I don't know. People were sending links, but, like, is it a link to the actual movie, or does it link to, like, someone filming from a GoPro in the back of a theater?
Probably coming from a GoPro.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why do you have so much pimple cream on? Because I'm on my period. And I want to see Tenet so bad, too. I know. I really want to see it. It's been killing me. I don't really know why I went live. I just kind of was bored, but I love you guys. I'm gonna watch a movie, though. Love you. I might go back on later. I don't fucking know. Do you ever plan on dyeing your hair back to brown? I actually just did. It's darker than it was. It's not, like, fully dark yet, like, back to the way it usually is, but it's darker than it was. Okay. No. Why? No. Oh gosh, this is too bright. Oh my god, my stomach just shouted.
Mine's been out all night.
Guys, Lena and I are doing, like, a little questionnaire, and I figured I would come on and let you guys hear some of the answers if you want to. Because we're just doing, like, this is what we did all throughout quarantine, was we literally just did, like, Q&As, and I feel like they're, like, little mental health, like, workshops, I swear. They're, like, our mini little mental health workshops.
We did hours of these.
Hours, literally.
Like, we've probably already been through the list on one right now.
Oh, 100%. But we can do a nice little refresher. Okay, wait, so where were we? You said, what's your biggest accomplishment this past year? And I said my mental health.
Okay, who do you admire most in the world?
In the world? Shit. That's so hard. I don't know.
Outside of family, let's say.
Admire? I'm gonna, like, fuck her name up, but Greta Thunberg, is that how you say her name? I just feel like she's, like, yeah, I think she just, like, has persevered after being, like, literally called out by name by the president. Like, she's just like a brave fucking person. I think she's awesome, and I think it's dope that she's, like, I don't know, that she just popped in my head for some reason. I think she's amazing and really admirable.
Which of your own personality traits are you most proud of?
My kindness, my empathy. I say my empathy. I think I'm very resilient to, like, empathizing with other people's emotions, and I can level with people. pretty well, I think. I try.
You're very forgiving. I feel like that goes into that, too.
Yeah, definitely. Forgiving, but, like, not like... I feel like there's a fine line between being forgiving and being, like, a pushover. Yeah, like, I'm definitely, like, I know when enough is enough, but I'm also, like, I take into account a lot of things about other people. If
you just, like, I feel like you always see the good in people.
Yeah, which is a double-edged sword.
Even when they make it difficult for you.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, even if they've, like, purposefully hurt me before.
What is the first thing you look for in a partner and or friend?
First thing I look... Okay, everyone's gonna cringe at this, because I always, like, break my teeth. Someone who understands me, or is not even, like, understands me off the bat, but someone who is, like, even just eager to try to understand me, I think is something that I really fucking appreciate. And, like...
It's a good way to word it.
You know? I just think, like, people who are down to at least try is nice.
How has your perspective on the world changed over time?
Oh, God. It's definitely, like, gotten... I don't know, it's weird. It's gotten, like, worse, I would say. Like, I kind of lose, like, my faith in people and humanity a lot, but then, like, something will restore it. But, I don't know, the world isn't as, like, sunshine and rainbows as you think it is when you're younger, I guess.
It's, like, a healthy amount of jadedness, I feel like.
Yeah. Should I go live on TikTok instead so more people could hear these answers? No. No. I don't want to. I'm just kidding. I'll just do it here.
Do you live by any piece of advice or motto? I could list all your little, like...
Yeah, there's a lot, for sure. I mean, like, you know, what they think doesn't define you, or, like, know yourself, know your worth. There's so many things.
How can someone earn your trust?
By not breaking it. I'm definitely...
How can someone lose your trust?
By lying to me. I mean, that's stupid, but, like, I'm the kind of person that, like, I think everyone is guilty until proven innocent. So somebody has to, like, there's just, like, time that needs to be put in with me. Like, I'm automatically on the fence with people all the time, and I assume that people are either out to get me, or don't like me, or are, like, doing something malicious behind my back, and, like, it just takes me time to kind of accept or realize that someone isn't, maybe. Like you, like, I like, you know, we've had, like, months of, like, our friendship building, and, like, now there's, like, I've never once second-guessed anything, but, like, I'm always, like, it just takes me time with people to, like, fully trust them. Like, I would trust you with my life, so.
I got on my way to, like, reassure you all the time, too.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm be conscious of that.
Yeah, but, like, I am the kind of person, though, that, like, if once someone does something to break my trust, it's hard to gain it back. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll always kind of have, like, this...
You remember.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do.
You remember everything.
I do.
If you could snap your fingers and instantly make the world better, what would you do?
Oh, man. Take away people's mental health issues that they might struggle with, because I think that, like, branches off into so many world problems. That's, like, the core of so many issues. I would probably just, like, make everyone happy. It sounds so cheesy, but I don't know. Yeah, because I think that would, like, reverse a lot of fucked up shit. I don't know, there's obviously so many things that I would want to do, but I think that, like, people's insecurities and people's own, like, that goes into, like, you know, being homophobic, being racist, being transphobic, like, those, in my opinion, root from people's own self-hatred and shit. So, like, I think that if the problem were to be reversed, like, within other people, maybe we wouldn't have shitty people in the world. I don't know.
Or bad parents raising bad children.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I think mental health, I would love to live in a world where it was implemented more than it is.
Let's see. If you could only teach one thing to your future child, what would it be?
If I could only teach one thing to my future child, don't judge a book by its cover. Probably. Yeah.
What's the scariest thing you've ever done, and why did you do it? I like this one.
I held my friend's snake recently, and I did it because I was terrified of snakes, and I still am, but I was like, this is my moment to get over it. That's the scariest.
Are you healed now, or are you fixed?
No, I'm not 100% fixed, but I'm less scared.
Do you believe in second chances?
I do. Yeah, in a certain context and degree, obviously, but I do.
What is your biggest irrational fear?
Maybe snakes.
Snakes. I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Or like maybe like disappointing my family, which is irrational because I feel like my family loved me like without bounds. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Should we get really deep?
Sure.
What, if anything, do you think happens after death?
I don't think that it's something that we can like use our verbiage to describe. I don't think that it's like a of this world experience. So I don't know. I think that we all have a purpose, though, for sure. I don't think like when people say it's just, you know, dark or whatever, and then you just die and like time goes on. Like I don't think that that's what happens. I don't know. I've always felt like I had like some sort of a connection to like a spiritual world, and so I feel like, I don't know. I've never thought that that was the possibility.
Remember when we called this psychic?
Yeah.
I just remember that.
Yes. I still have never met a Toby. Remember?
Oh,
she was like, keep in mind the name Toby. And I was like, who the fuck is Toby?
That was my childhood cat, Toby, that's all. Any time I've ever encountered that name.
I've never ever, like, I don't know anyone named Toby.
What line should someone never cross with you?
A lot. I'm a very, like, boundary-full person. Like, I have so many lines that shouldn't be crossed. And, like, if you cross one of them, I get very upset. But one, like, major one is don't... With me personally... Fuck, I don't know.
I feel like you have so many.
So many. Like, if you say something fucking... If you make a joke about somebody's trauma around me, I'll freak the fuck out. If you, like... there's just so many things. If you purposefully, like, leave someone out or, like, make someone feel... Like, there's just so many things that if you do, I'll literally be like, nah. But, like, with me particularly, crossing a line... I don't know, being, like, saying something bad about my brother.
How do you define beauty?
It shines from within. Beauty is defined, in my opinion, in like how you carry yourself and how you treat people and your intentions.
If you could do anything besides what you're doing now, what would you do?
I would be some sort of like healer, I would hope. I would want to be like a therapist, maybe. Some kind.
What do you regret not doing in the last year?
Wait, I'm going to tweet that I'm live. Even though everyone who's watching this is going to get really mad that I'm doing that. Because they like when this is secret. Hi, I'm going to delete this. But if you want to come join my little mini live stream I'm on. Everyone's like, no.
Just, like, tweet it and delete it so the people who have, like, your notifications will get it. Like, give it, like, a minute.
It's a secret. I know, but I feel bad for people who don't know this account. Okay, they're all saying not to. All right, fine. I won't. Why? Because I feel bad. Some people might not know about this account and want to watch it, and I feel bad. Okay, I won't. Okay.
What did you regret not doing in the last year?
I regret not starting. I mean, I can't regret it, but like I'm sad for myself that I didn't think I was like worthy for so long, and I like didn't start my mental health journey, you can call it, like for a long time. I think that made me really sad, and it makes me sad to look back and think about that. Somebody said tweet it. You're right. There's fans who don't know. I'm tweeting it for 1 second just so the people who have my notifs on will get the notification. Just because I feel bad. I'm just tweeting it for 1 second and then I'm gonna delete it. Everyone's saying no, you guys stop it. You guys are conflicting me. Okay, fine. I won't tweet it, but somebody tweet it. Somebody who has a lot of followers on Twitter, who has a lot of my fans following them, tweet it. Because then other fans will know. I feel bad. Somebody just say Mads wants y'all in here because... Sorry, 1 second. That's all. Sorry, guys. 1 second. My friend is texting me, and I'm just making sure she's okay. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, I'm like, sorry. My friend is upset, and I'm just making sure she's okay. Hold on. I need to deal with this. Oh my god, I've been typing for so long. I forgot I was live. No, I'm, oh my god, hold on. Wait, guys, I'll be right back. I'm coming right back. So, guys, tweet out and let people know that I'm coming right back. But I'll be right back. My friend's just upset, and I just want to make sure she's okay. But, yeah, if you guys want to tweet and make sure other fans can come watch, okay. Oh my god. Why don't you tweet instead? Kiara, you guys just screamed at me and said don't. So I didn't. Okay. 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 Anyways, sorry. Sorry, guys. I try to be a good friend when I can be, and if my friend's sad, I have to pause. Okay. We can resume. Thank you, Lena, for the patience.
It's my job. If you had unlimited money to start your own business, what would it be?
Ooh, unlimited money to start my own business. It would be to, like, put a mental health mandated class in every school in the world. I don't know. Something like that, for sure.
If you found out today was your last day on Earth, what would you do? You would, like, make an immortality potion.
Yes, I would figure out a way to fix it. Realistically, I would fly to somewhere crazy. And also, like, there's this weird thing where, I'm going to say this wrong and people are going to say I'm stupid, but there's this weird thing, like, if you're flying, time either moves slower or faster. I don't know what it is, but there's, like, a thing with time where I would, like, figure out the way to, like, go back and I would figure some shit out.
You would, like, maniacally just try to make sure you have every fucking second left.
Yeah, 100%. I would go somewhere, I don't know, I would go somewhere crazy and, like, fucking, like, see some dope shit that I hadn't seen prior. I don't know. That's so tough.
The next one is, if you had the opportunity to be immortal, would you take it?
Yeah, I probably would.
This is where we differ.
You wouldn't?
No. Oh my god, it'd be miserable.
Really?
You'd watch everyone die, and then just what happens if the Earth burns, and then you're just floating in space?
Okay, yeah. See, I'm thinking of it from a standpoint of, like, just if life were, like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like, obviously, I want
to... Get bored?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
I get it, though. I think it would be very enticing if I was offered.
Yeah, like, if you were genuinely offered, I don't know.
If you could time travel, when and where would you go?
When and where would I go? Would I be stuck there? Or could I go back?
You just, like, have one chance to visit for a little bit.
I don't fucking know. Probably, like... I don't know why. Maybe, like, the 1800s. Just to, like, see see what life was like. I don't know. Or I would go to the future. Like, the year 5000 or something, and just see what's going on.
Just to see.
Yeah.
If you could relive one moment of your life, what would it be?
One moment. That's so tough. That's so tough. Maybe the opening night of my tour. Or, no. If I could relive one moment, it would be in Atlanta, which was Music Midtown, the festival, and just, like, hearing everybody scream was so crazy, and, like, that was just, like, an insane moment for me. Yeah, I'll, like, never forget that. It was the biggest crowd I ever had, like, for me.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
I feel like I've heard about this, like, specific one before, too.
Yeah, it was just special.
Now they're starting to repeat. What embarrassing skill do you have?
Embarrassing skill? How would a skill be embarrassing?
I don't know. Like, embarrassing talent, maybe?
I don't know if I have any.
Yeah. See, they're getting stupid now.
You can go back to the top. I feel like someone from the top before we were live were good, no?
Mm-hmm. What is true happiness?
Inner peace, self-love, I think, is true happiness.
I know these are like philosophical. If money can't buy happiness, can you ever be truly happy with no money? See, now they're getting like...
I mean, I do think that happiness comes from within. Obviously, like, having a roof over your head and food on a table would definitely help with being happy. But I think that, like, if we're just strictly speaking on a mood, like, you know, enhancement or not, like, I think there are plenty of people you can, you know, who are optimists and make the best out of situations.
I think there's definitely like a line where it stops mattering.
Of course.
What was your favorite present you ever received as a child?
My favorite present? Concert tickets to the Cheetah Girls.
That's so good.
Definitely.
I would have died.
Definitely.
Did you ever get in trouble in school, and for what?
Yeah, I got in trouble in school for cheating on my math tests, and then I got caught, and I was in actually a math support class for, like, years when I was in middle school, like 3 years. But, yeah, I cheated on tests a lot.
How? like looking at just the people.
Yeah, like, look at other people's papers, and, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, fuck. I didn't really get in trouble. I got in trouble more in camp. I was, like, a little deviant in camp.
I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I've heard your story.
Yeah.
What legacy do you hope to leave behind?
Is my brother coming in here? I'm scared. What legacy do I hope to leave behind? That I helped people, that I impacted people positively and inspired, and, like, I don't know. Hopefully that my music touched people. Yeah.
I mean, you've checked all those boxes already, so you're good.
Thanks.
When did you last cry, laugh, and what was it at?
Last night when I came home, my dad and my brother were just being so funny, and I was literally crying laughing, and I just, like, I don't know. I cherish the moments where I'm getting along really well with my family, and yeah, it was just a nice moment when I got home.
What was your best birthday?
Oh boy, birthdays fucking suck. Fuck, my best birthday, probably anything before, like, 16. This year was good. 21 was good. I had a good time on my 21st. 21 was the first good one in a long time. 20 sucked. 19 sucked. 18 was, like, whatever. I don't know.
What do you wish more people asked you about?
I wish more people asked me about how I was, like, feeling, or, like, my side of a story, maybe. I think a lot of people, like, jump to someone else's side of a story and don't ever give me the benefit of the doubt. Or, like, even today, like, that video of me from when I was, like, 15 went viral.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, like, and people were like, Madison Beer being the mean girl in her middle school. And I'm like, first of all, this is at a mall in LA. Second of all, I was being sent, like, death threats and being told I was going to get, like, beat up if I ever was seen by this person. And I calmly and kindly confronted her, and I'm being portrayed as, like, the bad guy. I just don't understand how that's spun like that. And it, like, yeah, it wasn't, I was like, what the fuck? And then people were like, and then at the end, I'm like, we can talk in private. And I only said that because I felt really bad that there was, like, 30 people standing around taking videos and, like, I just didn't like that dynamic. I felt like it was weird. And so I was like, we can talk in private. We don't need to be filmed by 100 people. If you have a genuine issue with me, talk to me. And it turned out she didn't, and everything was fine. And, like, we were all good, and this is years ago. And it's just, yeah, I feel like people sometimes don't really ever give me the benefit of the doubt, and they jump to, like, saying that I was the mean one, when I'm like, I actually was never, like, no, I was,
you were at the receiving end of that.
I was at the receiving end, and I was literally just calmly confronting somebody who was like, I don't know, whatever. But literally, I was like, yeah, people were like, yeah, this is at her school. I'm like, this is at the Grove.
People do not, yeah.
I'm like, this is at a mall. Like, also, my outfit is so bad, and I can't believe it's, like, still haunting me to this day.
You're a baby.
I know, but the feather vest is just something else, like...
Bring it back.
Shocking.
When's the last time you felt really challenged? Like, in a good way. Like, pushed.
Probably when I called you the other night, and I was, like, leaving my friend's house, and I was, like, wanted to stay, and then I didn't, and I, like, was proud of myself that I, like, stood my ground, and...
That was a good moment.
It was challenging because it was, like, my friends are there, and of course I wanted to, but I didn't feel right, and I felt anxious, and I wanted to go home, so, I feel like, yeah, I'm proud that I, like, said no, and said I'm gonna go put myself first and go home.
Like, the day before I remember you were like, I really feel like I can set my boundaries now and, like, be comfortable with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Positive character growth.
Yes, absolutely. Style of Madison beer, please find that exact fur coat. It was a vest, and it was from Topshop, I remember. Trust me. I will never forget that vest for the rest of my life. Sorry, wait, what'd you say?
What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Maybe, like, on my way home, sometimes I'll just drive to Malibu and just go straight there and just, like, sit by the ocean for a little. Yeah. I don't know. If I go on, like, a trip, I like it to be very planned, but, like, if I'm going on a drive for, like, 30 minutes, I'm like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Ooh, what gift have you given that you're the most proud of?
I mean, it's cheesy, but I feel like I've given a lot of people, like, hope and inspiration and helped people, hopefully. It's the best gift I can give.
Who was your best teacher and what made them great?
I don't remember her name. She was my 3rd grade teacher. It was like something with an S, Miss something with an S, and I just can't remember it. But she was just so, like, kind and understanding, and I just remember I loved her so much, and I thought she was so cool and, like, nice and warm and friendly. And she taught us a lot about being a good person. Like, that was, like, she always would talk about just, like, how good it feels to be kind. And, like, you know, she just, like, I feel like shaped a lot of us properly.
What surprises you the most about where you are now?
That I mean what I say in regards of, like, how confident I am or happy, and, like, I obviously, like, I always have to contextualize that with I do have horrible days still, like every person, but most of my days are better now, and I can actually say, like, I know what I deserve, and I can mean it, and I can stand by it, and that's, like, a really fucking huge improvement for me, because I used to let people treat me like garbage, literally like a dumpster on the side of the road, and I just, like, don't anymore. I don't tolerate it. I don't allow it, and I put my foot down, and I set boundaries, and I'm very proud that I've been able to, like, get there.
Oh no, we're at the end of this list. Here's another one. Would you say you're more of an extrovert or an introvert?
Extrovert. I'm both. I teeter in both for sure. Like, I'm an extrovert when I'm out, but I like can stay home and not see people for so long and be fine. Like, I value my alone time as well. Can we ask questions? Yeah, you guys can type questions too, and if I look down and see them, you could totally. I'll totally answer some too.
I'm looking for more.
Favorite clothing store? Depop. Tea on the Morphe thing. I have a collab with Morphe, and it's coming very soon, and I use it every fucking day. Remember a few lives ago when I was doing my makeup and I kept turning the mirror and I was like, oh, like, can't show you that yet. It was because it was my palette. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what products are in the line yet, but it's my palette, and it's so pretty. I'm gonna do a full makeup tutorial for you guys with it when it's, like, more announced. Don't tell Morphe I said that. I might get in trouble. Best advice in gaining self-confidence. I love you. I love you too. Don't be around people who don't know your worth. Be around people who value you and love you and appreciate you. Madison, I need advice on getting back into my overthinking habit. I'm sorry if this is annoying. I love you so much. Don't say that. You're not annoying at all. You are totally fine. I love you, and you sound like me. And there's a lot of people who are in this live stream right now who can tell you that every single time I get off live, I message a lot of my friends on here, and I'm like, guys, was I okay? Did I sound stupid? Am I fine? And am I, like, I freak out. I have, like, full-blown anxiety attacks anytime I talk, literally, period. Not even here, like, anytime I speak words, I'm like, oh my god, did I say something wrong? Am I, like, it's just how I'm conditioned at this point, and, like, literally, there are so many people in here who I come to after these live streams, and I'll literally, Lena will be, like, I'll text her being like, oh my god, bro, like, what the fuck, did I say something wrong? And she'll be like, Madison, no, like, you didn't, like, you know. So, like, you're not alone in that. I overthink so much, and I drive myself fucking crazy. So, just try not to be too hard on yourself, babe. Like, it's so fucking difficult, and trust me, I'm in the same boat as you, and every day I'm trying to, like, reverse the conditioning that's been done to making me think that I'm, like, just an illiterate person who, like, doesn't ever say the right thing. And I'm, like, reversing that every day. So I love you, and I'm, like, I hope that you can realize that you're fine, and no one thinks you're annoying, and you're amazing, and you're fine. Don't overthink. And practice the what if then thing that I spoke about a few lives ago, which is, like, that's what I'll say to myself if I'm having a panic attack of some kind. I'll be like, okay, well, what if I said something that maybe came out wrong, or what if I said something that I sounded dumb? Just simple as that. What if I did sound dumb? Like, okay, well, you're human and you're allowed to, and it's fine. And one clip of you in one sentence doesn't define you as a person. And so, like, I don't know, I think it's just realizing that you're human and you're allowed to be human. Bella said, I met you last week at Toast and you were so sweet. I love you. Can't wait to get my merch. Oh my god, I love you too. I remember you. You ordered the tie-dye merch and you were with your mom, I'm pretty sure. You were outside and you were like, is the merch shipping? And I told you that I felt really bad that it hadn't shipped yet. I love you, and you're so pretty. I remember, you're so beautiful. How do I stop reacting to my hurt with anger? You got to work on that within yourself. Like, there's definitely, like, that's just some self-work that you got to do, and you got to get to the root of the problem of what's triggering you, because usually anger is something that's triggered. So I would definitely say just try to work through it, and you can control your reactions, and you can try to just, like, slowly but surely, you know, make yourself self-soothe better and not react in a way that makes you not feel so good afterwards. And try not to react to things in a moment of anger. If you are angry, be fucking angry and be upset and then react, if you know what I'm saying. Like, if you gotta, like, here's my whole thing. Like, let's say you get a text message that says your boyfriend cheated on you, and I'm at a party and I just saw your boyfriend cheat on you. My advice would be, don't react right away. If you want to throw your remote against the wall and kick and scream, do it. and then word a message to your boyfriend, because I promise you'll just come across more level-headed, and you'll be able to just be more like intentional with your word. And sometimes when us as human beings react instinctively and right off the bat with something we're super upset about, we end up saying things we don't mean, and we end up hurting people. And like, I would just say, like, cool down and come across maturely and calmly. And yeah, that's my advice. Never text while angry. Never call while angry. Say to somebody, hey, I need a few minutes to like group myself, and I'll hit you in a few. That's what I would say. What happened with the baby merch? It's coming out in the next 2 weeks. Thanks, Susan. I love you. Don't drive when you're angry. Yeah, definitely not. You like just aren't in the right mindset to make decisions. You have the best mindset, I swear. Thank you, Chloe. I love you. That's so sweet. It's taken a lot of work and time to get here. Finish dark right now. I'm too lazy. Post your Euphoria challenge. I'm going to do it when I'm back in LA, when I have all of my makeup, and it's going to be really great, I promise. But I have to get all my makeup. I'm going to go in a second, guys, so if you have any more questions, ask him now or forever hold your peace. What's your favorite song right now? Canopy by Polo and Pan. What made you push yourself to start getting better? I didn't want to live anymore, and I had to make a decision of if I was gonna try to get better or if I was gonna let my life slip away. And if I was gonna lose my battle to depression. So I decided to at least try. And I would inspire all of you to try, because you can do it, and I fucking promise that you can do it. Someone says, I can't believe a girl like you had problems like you didn't want to live. That's the thing, man, is it becomes like a cycle of it becomes a cycle of depression when you feel like your issues are always being invalidated because of such nonsensical things like followers or fame or whatever superficial nonsense people might be hyper fixated on that day. But like, of course, there are so many people who you'd probably assume aren't depressed or aren't struggling, and they are massively and majorly. And so that's why mental health is such an important conversation, because it doesn't matter where you come from, how much money you have, what you look like, who you are, all that type of shit goes out the window when you are struggling with something as severe and serious as depression. And so I think we as human beings need to strip away all the bullshit and be people and love each other and be there for each other and not be judgmental, because I've seen so many comments of people being like, wow, would never have thought that a girl like Madison would struggle like that. And I'm just like, but why? Because I only show you a fraction of my life that I choose to share with you, and you don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and you don't know what I deal with on a daily basis. You don't know if I just put some makeup on and smile for a photo and I'm crying the rest of the day. So, yeah, definitely let's just, like, not judge each other based off of whatever it might be. The happiest... There's always, like, that Tumblr quote that's, like, the prettiest smiles hide... What is it? It's, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like the biggest smiles hide the hardest tears or something like that.
The saddest people laugh the loudest.
Exactly, like shit like that. It's so true. It actually is true. And it's... could we ever talk about BPD? It's hard to find others who have it or who are diagnosed. Hey, babe. Yeah, we can totally talk about it whenever you want. I, like, love meeting people who either just know a lot about it or also diagnosed or whatever. And I follow so many accounts and I've DM'd with them. And it's been, like, awesome meeting people and learning more. I'm still not, like, 100%, like, I don't know everything about it. I'm still learning about it. So, yeah, I'm here for you and I love you. And I can relate to you on a lot of stuff. And I love you. Madison, I've been having a lot of suicidal thoughts lately and I need help on how to not think that, please. I love you so much. Hi, Marty. I love you more. I'm so sorry that you're having those thoughts. I hope that you can find something that gives you purpose, and I hope that you realize your self-worth, and I love you so much. And yeah, this is for you though, and that's something that I also would love to talk about quickly before I go, that, like, a lot of people I'll see say, like, you know, you saved my life, or you're the reason I stopped cutting, or you're the reason that, like, there's so many people who I've seen say that, and as much as that makes me so happy that I provided anybody with any type of strength, like, you have to give yourselves credit too. At the end of the day, like, you are the ones who got yourself out of a dark place mentally. You are the ones who stood up and took hold of your life again, and you said, I want to get better and I want to do better and I want to be in a good place mentally and get myself out of a dark place, and you deserve the praise for that, not me. And maybe I helped you, maybe I gave you a little push, which is awesome, but don't credit me for you guys pulling yourself up and being your own cheerleader, because it takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to get yourself out of a dark place mentally, and you deserve to fucking praise yourself for that, man. It's not, don't credit me for that, because you had to have a part in it too. So yeah, if you're having any struggles, or Marty said she was having suicidal thoughts, I'm so sorry, and I believe in you, and I know that you can do it, and we're all here for you, and I'm sending you all the love in the world. And somebody said I should start a podcast. I'm going to, I think. I've been talking about that for a long time, and I really want to. I think it'd be really fun and really awesome, and I can have some really awesome guests, and I definitely want to do that eventually. It'd be so much fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to go in the next 4 minutes. I'm going to go at 2:05. It's 2:01, so I'm going to answer a few more. Favorite American Horror Story season, either Hotel, Coven, or Murder House. I would say Apocalypse, but Apocalypse, like, is all of them combined, so it doesn't count. Yeah. Write a book. We need a podcast. It'd be such therapy. I would love to do a podcast, but again, I overthink, and everything I fucking say, I second guess. But I'm going to try to stop doing that, because I love myself, and I have faith in the things I say.
There we go.
What do you do when people say you're lying about your mental health and just looking for attention? I think that those people should do some introspection. I don't really know what to say to that. Like, why? Like, what would that benefit me? You know, that's just not something I would ever even entertain.
Why would somebody open up about something so scary if it wasn't?
Right. It's like a very scary thing to talk about publicly. I don't know why I would ever do something like that. And also,
people brag about.
Yeah, it's also just like, again, those people clearly should do some introspection. We need a YouTube channel. That's also something I'm thinking about doing. You're great the way you are. I love you. I love you more, Tina. I'm gonna go in 2 minutes, guys. Can you go live when you're getting ready for Euphoria TikTok? Yeah, maybe. You're my favorite famous person. Say hi. Hey, Emma, what's up? You looked amazing on the VMAs. Thanks, Michael. Oh, is it Michelle? I'm blind. Sorry. Thanks, Michelle. Don't overthink. You're so well spoken. I'll remind you every day. Kiara. I'll cry. I love you. I have like tears in my eyes. You guys are so sweet. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Dude, you're down to play Fortnite? If I fucking knew how to play, I would play with you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go in 1 minute. Kiara being soft, what the fuck is this? I know, Mads. Literally, what? Good night, I love you, little Cheerio. I love you, Angela. Me and you think so similar. When I heard you at BPD, it made so much sense. Kels. When I found out, it made so much sense. So I feel you. I was like, wait, this makes sense. Don't go. I have to go. I have to go to sleep. I love you guys. And have a good flippin' day. And if anyone finds out where I can watch Tenet, let your girl know. Illegally. Because I'm not driving to New Jersey to watch it in a movie theater. Alright, guys, I love you. Just kidding, by the way. I will definitely probably end up in New Jersey tomorrow night watching it in a theater. I love you guys, and have a good night. Everybody stay safe, and thank you for being you. Remember that you're worthy of love in all definitions of the word, the term. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best. And if you're struggling, I'm here for you, and I love you, and we all love you, and you can do it. Okay. Love you.